What's up, ROCKPOINT Church? It is Jadon. Today for our daily devotional, we will be jumping into 1 Thessalonians 5:11. And what's so awesome about this passage is the writing just telling the church how to be the church. It's what is our job? What is our role as a Christian? What I love about this passage is so simple. It says, therefore, encourage one another and build each other up as you are already doing. And I think right now in the world that we're in and the circumstances that we're being faced against, it's super difficult to be encouraging. It's super difficult to build each other up when it feels like the world is just crashing down and burning down and it's feeling like the weight of the world is on all of our shoulders. And how are we supposed to encourage someone when we don't have the answers? How are we supposed to encourage someone when social injustices are happening? How are we supposed to encourage someone when this pandemic just feels like it keeps coming back? How are we supposed to build each other up and encourage each other when the world keeps saying to be discouraged? When the world keeps putting weight on our back where we can't be built up because we feel so crushed. And I heard this saying and it stick with me, and it says this: the church for so long has been known for what we're against. But it's time for us to stand up and be known what we're for. And I think there's a lot of division happening in the church. A lot of, this is how we should do it. This is how we should do it. You have to be a Republican to be saved. You have to be a Democrat to be saved. You have to believe this. You have to believe that. And the thing is, we keep putting God on our side. We keep saying, no, God thinks this way. God thinks that way. But are we pointing ourselves back to Scripture, aligning ourselves with God, and realizing that God is not a politician? America is not any more of God's country than Venezuela or South Africa. That America, it's not about the American way, it's about the godly way. And in this season, in the world that we're in with this pandemic and with all the craziness, the economical crash, what's happening over here, what's happening over there, the killer wasp, this, that, and it feels like it's so hard to be encouraging. As Christians, are we standing up and are we encouraging each other to look back to the Word? Are we building each other up and pointing each other back to Christ? Because right now it's not about how you vote. Right now it's not about how should we fix this pandemic? How should we do this? How should we do that? Right now it's about loving each other and being for each other. So in this season, as Christians, do we want to be known what we're against? Or do we want to be known what we're for? And what we're for is each other. What we're for is you. What we're for is me. What we're for is diving into the Word. What we're for is encouraging and building each other up. What we're for is to be on God's team, not for God to be on our team. So my prayer and my encouragement to you guys in this season is, how can you align yourselves with God? Instead of telling people what you're against, to tell people what you're for, and what you're for is Jesus. That's my encouragement to you guys, and that's my prayer to you guys. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.